Oh, sorry. I just poked my little puppy in the eye. Okay, sorry, it's been a while, guys. This is my new puppy. My puggy that I had 4 years old. 2019, he had a rabies shot in April. 2 months later, he started seizures every month, like clockwork, every 4 weeks. It was really scary. I thought he choked on something. And so, anyways, got a neurosurgeon or neurologist for him and everything. She said that, you know, he just might one day not come out of the seizures. I'm a mess. I just walk my dogs. This is little Georgie Bear. Sweetheart. He's only 3 months old. And another pug. He's very sweet. And we were very attached. It was hard. But I talked with like 7 other people, to make a long story short, who had issues with their dogs after the rabies shot or vax, or because I spoke with a naturopath doctor. She said that they have the rabies in the shot, and they were hatching, and that was causing his seizures. And I was trying to give him natural remedies, hemp, everything I could do, and his kidneys shut down. He was urinating salt, and he was having a hard time breathing, so I didn't want him to suffer. I put him to sleep. It was really hard, but I know his spirit is here with me. I'm an intuitive, so thank God I have him in spirit. So anyways, I did the 3 vaccinations for the puppies here. He's dewormed, and no rabies vax for my dog ever again. So be careful of our pets too. You know, the Georgia Guidestone's #1. And Juan O'Savin said depopulation of 13 out of 14 people. But thank God we're waking up and we tipped the scale. People are waking up to it and thinking more healthy, buying more non-GMO. I want to encourage you to get heirloom seeds. They're non-GMO. We also can use this for currency, because we need to think bartering and helping each other. We have to think about moving into our 5D. We need to think about being positive and excited about all these changes happening, because I feel like finally, you know, I'm glad that we're moving into a more humanitarian, truth seekers who are sharing. You know something, please start a channel and share it, because we have each other. And this is how we're going to be successful, all right? It's going to be awesome. Look at off-gridders. I see in the chat a lot of people are wanting to know what to do. You know, clean water, things like that, the Berkey. I've seen someone use a clay pot, made their own Berkey. I think it's Lead Farmer, L-E-A-D Farmer. He has a lot of wonderful videos on how to make activated charcoal from scratch. He has a 4.5-hour video on his RV. It's very entertaining. He's hilarious and very knowledgeable. There's a lot of off-gridder channels who show you how to live on just the way God intended us to, okay? Like our ancient ancestors. In our Garden of Eden, we have non-GMO foods, herbs, oregano, something simple like that on your non-GMO spaghetti is natural antibiotic. I just ordered some books on Amazon. You can get your Amazon library together, ran by Mike Lindell. Okay, a lot of things are going on. Like the Galactics say that the Amazon's built on Mars, and that's going to be our hub. Now, the Galactics, what they do is they use bartering, and they help each other, and that's what we need to do. And we need to shift from the poisons, the control mechanisms, all that. We want it to break down. Don't stress, okay? You know, I have a Prius. I don't remember last time I put gas in my car, okay? I just plug it right in. I've been collecting for off-grid since like 6-7 years. So I got solar panels, emergency survival bucket, crank radio, rations. There's a lot out there. So don't stress. Just, you know, there's no excuse. We have at our fingertips a lot of information on our phones, and a lot of benevolent people out there, okay, that want to share how they do it, and happily. Okay, so we have heirloom seeds, and we can also use these to barter for money. Not to mention we have silver, because I heard can go 10 times from my valuable resources. And we have skills. You know, if someone knows plumbing, we're going to need people who can build homes. We have people who understand a lot of different skills that we can share. And I just got this book I'm starting to study, and a little envious, The Self-Sufficient Backyard by Ron and Johanna Melchiore. I hope I'm spelling their name right. There's a lot of information in here. He lives in Maine, which is a lot colder. I live in California currently. My lease is up in May, so I'm really excited about moving out of a mandate state. And I'll be looking for an RV and some land to start my gardening. And I wanted to also share, when my books come in, I got some like Indian ancient herbs remedies, and also for healing the natural way. Because our non-GMO food is medicine, okay? We can heal ourselves. We can prevent it, okay? Prevention is what, like 99% of the battle. And keeping our vibrations up. Raise your vibrations and you won't get sick, okay? We need to stay in high vibes. We need to get excited, because this is a lot of wonderful things happening. We have on KCOR radio every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, like clockwork, is the Quantum Shift with Dr. Sam Muggsy. She's a naturopath doctor. I love her, and I've listened to her for years, and I've learned so much. And everything I've been telling my family thinks that I'm a little out there. Now they're finally starting to see how we have a lot to learn and prepare and do. And we also have Pleiadian Kent Dunn. Okay, he's from, with the benevolent Pleiadians. They're both galactic messengers. He's a Pleiadian. He's incarnated. He was on the Quantum Shift. Now Dr. Sam Muggsy has her husband, Digital Tom, who's giving information on cryptocurrencies, because this is also how the galactics are moving with the quantum financial system. From what I understand, the quantum computers are from the Pleiades, brought by the benevolent Pleiadians. A lot of us are star seeds who incarnated here. They're waking up to this and grounding these energies. If you want to get into, that's another video. Schumann's resonance in the 80s went from 7.83 hertz, which is the heartbeat of Mother Earth, to, I've seen it go, I think a few years ago, like 300s. And people were getting ascension symptoms. If you're feeling dizzy, if you're feeling aches and pains, we need to get up and stretch, move our bodies, get that lymphatic system moving and fleshing out our systems, drink lots of filtered water. There's non-toxic companies. I go through and I really notice the difference in like shiny hair, my skin, the vitamins. It has a lot of information that I've been reading from on there that's in there, like devil's claw, which is also an anti-parasitic. Ivermectin is a natural anti-parasitic. We need to clear out a lot of the parasites. Chemtrails has a lot of the, things like that we need to detox our bodies from. Zeolite is a natural detoxer of metals. We also have, okay, so let me just go over the last shows. First, now Played and Kent Dunn is on a show at 5 o'clock now on KCOR radio called The Journey of Universal Knowledge. And he talks a lot about, I took notes that I want to share with you because they want this information out too. They don't ask for money or they just love us, okay? And God loves all of us. We're all one. We're fractals of God. And this is how we need to shift our thinking, because in our hearts, all of us have a God spark, okay? Stay in your heart center and just find your tribe and who we can vibe positively with, and things are gonna be all right. So he talks a lot about the cryptos, and we want to go into, there's some gentlemen he had on there last time that also give their emails if you want to learn about cryptos, and you should, because this is where we're going. They want to get off the crypto, the systems are going to get off of the fiat dollar. We have to get off of the centralized system, and that's what Putin did. He did not want the centralized system. So we have a ledger blockchain, and they sell them on Amazon, or you can just go right to the ledger. I think it's like ledger.com or something like that. So you got to be really safe, got to be really careful. There's a lot of hackers, that we have to protect ourselves from. So the ledger is a cold wallet, and I just kind of want to skim over my notes and give you a little information. We have to protect ourselves. Remember, don't ever answer to, there's some hackers that I even got WhatsApp. Do not answer those scams. The mining, they're mining scams. He also talks about going into your Telegram settings in order to set privacy and security. So listen to the show about that. We also have, and you could just go on Safari, or I heard DuckDuckGo's compromised its China CCP. There's good parts of China too. Don't forget, there's good and bad in all. We are having to use our discernment on what is legit and who is legit. So they were saying that, like, for security, think you are your own banker, because we have to form a community. He was mentioning an academy to learn and to be a pro and teach others how to do it, which is my intention. The dollar is gone. We're going metals and crypto. Silver will go up 10 times. Gold has already gone up. Copper, there's like 40,000, something like that, patents that have been hidden and that will be released, and they're going to need the metals for it, okay? Copper, literally save your pennies. Let's see. Okay, so like a rainbow currency, like the white hat currency, XRP, Stellar, Dogecoin, and don't use Bitcoin, Baby Trade Coin, Rothschilds. Ethereum, and like those are black hat, and those will be going down and gone. Okay, so like silver is XLM, copper is XDC, rhodium is XRC. They're going really fast. IOTA is another one. Palladium is AIGO. Veraticium, theta, and T-fuel are also good. They're metals to get in crypto. We have they're mentioning that our cryptos will need a living will and trust to pass on. If something happens to us, that our loved ones will be able to access that. We have to learn crypto. We have to set up a platform for exchanges and ways to earn passive income through crypto during. It's different, but we can learn it. They even have crypto for dummies that I got. And also, they were saying that he makes some crypto money off of using his credit card that earns crypto as he uses it. So, you can use it on Amazon when you get your off-grid books, healing herbs, your non-GMO heirloom seeds. And I've also gotten some Vietnamese dong. There's dinar. Make sure it's, some of them have certificates and that it's active currency. Let's see here. Kent Dunn has these patches I'm gonna get. And they're the future. They were trying to figure out a way to keep like our special forces, like SEALs, awake without tons of caffeine and healthy ways. And they found these. He has a few shows with the doctor who helped, I believe, created them, and it explains it all. It's amazing how it's science. It's how it's natural, and the one doctor, his hair started. His gray hair started turning brown again. People's ages are reversing, and they're saying they have more energy. And they're just patches, so I'm gonna get some. And he also has some snake beans. I ordered some and I passed them out to my family and friends. I need to get some more. He says they're coming in, and he was saying the great thing about them is that I've looked online and there's lots of recipes, how to make bread, how to make, soups and different dishes with the snake beans. And you get your protein. The thing about them is that they're really long and skinny. I think it's like a pod. And then they multiply, put a fence and plant all your seeds, have it grow up, or just a trellis, or, get creative. There's all kinds of ideas. Have them grow up, and you can feed neighborhoods, okay? And they're non-GMO, and everyone can, rip out their grass gardens. I hear this is like looking in the future. It's showing them people are going to have gardens everywhere. We have land that we can grow from. Also, fertilizer. They're talking about like how people were saying that. There's issues with that. Well, there's a lot of information I've seen on, there's some professionals who went to the Middle East where it was like sandy and they had an issue with hunger, and they wanted to change all that desert land into fertilized compost. Fertilizes your land. Dr. Sam Muggsy was saying she used to use baby shampoo. There's a lot of ways that we can fertilize our earthworms. Something else I need to go over. She was mentioning Anastasia books from Russia. I'm gonna look into that too. And she also says that if you put a seed in your mouth before planting it, your DNA will connect with the plant and heal you. If you have some kind of issue, the plant's DNA will, smart DNA. Yeah, because God made it. We don't need no fake AI. We just need God's benevolence of science, physics. We can also freeze drying our food. There's freeze dryers. Prices are going up, yeah. Like there's things that we could have got a few years ago for less, but we can still jump in now. Canning, learn canning. Okay, here's fertilizer: oatmeal, wine, beer, Coke. I mean, I don't buy Coke, but I would like to look more into that. She said children's shampoo. She said get your seed bank for currency. 2 years of food, depends on how much family you have, and to reestablish or store more. Collect the seeds and animal food. My pets, I get them the best non-GMO food, yet they hardly ever eat it because I always give them, like, if I'm eating organic carrot, I'll like bite off a little piece and give it to them. They love it. They love my food. They want what I'm eating. And I guess that's why my my little dog is vegetarian. You get my kids, excuse me, I was trying to give him like a piece of meat, and he's like, ew. I've been vegetarian since like 16 on and off. When I was pregnant 3 times, I ate everything, yet I wasn't really knowledgeable on the chemicals that they were putting in it, and hopefully 25 years ago was, I don't know, not as aggressive and depopulation as they are today. She said every single, Dr. Sam Muggs' quantum shift, she said every single Fortune 500 company is going down under that makes these foods. So supply chains blow up. You know what? Honestly, okay, this is what I understand, that Walmart and Costco, a lot of these stores, they're owned by the cabal to sell their GMOs. They're fronts for, trafficking. And Jesse's the Botarx, Illuminati now. Chaplain says that they put spells on that, like literally bless your food, bless every single thing that is out there because you just never know. Music, changing the frequencies, TV, television I threw out my window a long time ago after seeing Gematria Effect News with Zachary Hubbard exposing how it's all scripted. Like Simpsons, it's not, they're not psychic. It was scripted. Like Palladian Kent Dunn was saying in the Palladians moved our timeline back to 16. I think it was like 1642 or 1642, 1622, because 1644, I believe, or I'm trying to cycle my memory. Anyways, around that time is when Albert Pike, Draconian, took over Freemasonry. Luciferian changed the timeline to Alice in Wonderland. So, yeah, that's another rabbit hole. So all the satanic illusions around us is the matrix is breaking down, and that's a good thing. All right, we need to rebuild our clean air, clean water, clean food, clean, for our pets, our children. Everything just needs to be overhauled, and it's a good thing. Okay, so stockpiles so that smartly I just ordered The Lost Ways, and I can't wait to get my books. And on there, you can not only get like The Lost Ways, which is where his parents survived the Great Depression. There's, oh my gosh, there's probably like about another 40, 50 books on there that are just specifically on one thing, like, you know, the guns, the metals and things like that, on building your own self-sufficient land. There's another one on the herbs. There's another one on, I think, a recipe book. So just pull it up, The Lost Ways. I think it's lostways.com, and it's all on there. And you know, you can opt in or opt out. I opted in, and I also, he has a website that he sends my email, and it shows like if there's out of toilet paper, you can use like a lamb's ear. A plant is soft. Things that people used, families during the Great Depression, to get along, day-to-day things, you know? Everyone's sitting at the table and enjoying stories together like our ancients used to do. It's all right. There was another couple of books that I got on, well, anyways, I'll share them when I get them, without, you know, harming any copyright laws, because I respect their intellectual property. I also just wanted to say hi, and I've just been kind of busy. I'm trying to get on and just do a few minutes and connect with you. So if you have any questions, please put it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do to get back with you, or maybe do a video on it, and just do like more specific things, or like a general little bit of everything. I think it would be better to do like a specific thing, but just let me know what you're interested in or have any questions about, and I'll be happy to communicate with you. All right, so God bless you guys, and have a wonderful day. Stay in high spirits, because things are getting better. All right, take care. Bye.